Islamic banking operated differently in three areas in Africa. The first is non-Africa is considered Islamic banking as unwelcome interference, and Islamic products were outlawed and strictly monitored. Unlike North Africa, the West Africa and East Africa both contributed in Islamic banking and played their roles in economic growth. So, in a part of Nigeria, which means West Africa, Islamic banking has gained grounds in some North Africa countries such as Tunisia and Algeria. So in Ghana, where it's located in West Africa, the Banking Act is being reviewed to incorporate the concept and policies of Islamic banking and finance in this country.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'll be explaining about historical and geographical distribution of Islamic banking in Ghana. Islamic banking in Africa was originated from Egypt in 1960s. The first Islamic bank there was established in Egypt. The largest Islamic finance provider was from East Africa, followed by North Africa and then West Africa. So West Africa is where Ghana is. In Ghana, there are 30 licensed banks, but there is no full-fledged Islamic banks. But they do provide Islamic banking windows. There are two Islamic microfinance institutions there, which is GIMF and Salam Capital.
For the development and trends of Islamic banking and finance in Ghana, it was known that currently there are no full-fledged IBF there because it is yet to be issued by the Bank of Ghana. Instead, the Islamic banking in Ghana has existed in various forms such as Islamic microfinance and Salam Capital, which are established by the existing conventional bank and Islamic microfinance institution. Moreover, some banks and financial institutions are already practicing aspects of IBF, but they do so quietly because the central bank has not regulated it yet. The latest IBF in Ghana was ASSA Bank announced its desire to introduce Islamic banking services to a few of African countries, including Ghana.
For product and services, there are two certified Islamic microfinance establishments exist in Ghana, which is the Ghana Islamic Microfinance and Salam Capital. GIMF basically has been organized as asset-based totally Islamic microfinance to help the poor. GIMF provides several products such as halal kita muda support for goat and sheep farming for Muslim community, asset salam for getting maize and groundnuts from Islamic farmers at less expensive price. Izzah is supposed to hire farmland to farmers who pay back within the shape of cultivated crop. Izzah, which assists micro-scale farm producing in training, manufacturing, and advertising of their farm merchandise. Meanwhile, Salam Capital is an Islamic microfinance institution mounted to offer mature alternative Islamic financial solution for the modern day and rising market. That's all.
So in Ghana, many parties have been very optimistic that the brand new Banking Act, Bank and Specialized Deposit Taking Institution Act 2016, Act 930, might lay the legal foundation on which the regulatory framework and guidelines for the Islamic banking to Ghana's financial area would be built. Besides that, the Bank of Ghana can set up an advisory council of experts whose duty would be to advise on matters relating to the effective regulation and supervision of institutions offering Islamic banking services in Ghana.
Ghana has encountered several issues regarding of the implementation of Islamic banking and finance. Firstly, IBF has been criticized badly because of some misunderstandings such as murabaha financing and collateral in providing the financial. Secondly, consumer behavior. Ghana as non-Islamic country has low level of knowledge and unfamiliar with IBF cause them hard to accept it in their country. Next, service quality. Lacking in profitability and delivery service are unable to enhance the confidence of the resident. Last but not least, barrier of human resource. People with good knowledge and experience are very needed in IBF. With low IBF knowledge, it is very difficult to find in that kind of criteria.
Assalamu alaikum. So as it was discussed previously, it can be clearly noticed that IBF in Ghana is still in its first stage of creation. Also, as discussed earlier, The main issues observed in Ghana were the regulation of financing and banking, which are issued by BOG, as well as Sharia governance, consumer behavior, service quality, and human resources challenging. Despite to the issues mentioned, IBF still resemble a higher potential option and market for financing and banking in the whole world as well as in Ghana. Finally, it is a matter of time till we see that dream of having full operating Islamic bank in Ghana and in world coming true.